welcome back to another video. So in this video we're going to know about how to build a maze game with levels in Sprites. So let's start. First we're going to name it maze 2.0. Okay, so now let's delete the sprite and create a background. To create a background we have to click on backdrops, go to backdrops and create one. So I'm going to convert to big bitmap. Now go to paint option and give it a perfect black color. You can give any color. I will again convert to vector and give it a text of levels. Press Ctrl A and give it a color of green. Okay, give it a color of green. Okay, so I will rename it to levels. Okay, now what will I do is enable it with position. Okay, now what will I do is create some sprites. So I'm going to click on sprites and I'm going to paint them like custom sprites. Okay, I'm going to do, let's make a square, small square, yeah, like that, and give it a black color. We'll fill with black and the outline will be green and the outline radius will be 10. Okay, now what will I do is write a text on it. So I'm going to give it 1, level 1. I will give it level 1. Okay, level 1. Now I will resize it. Now in the output I will give it a position. Okay, now I will make more of them. So I will pause the video and make the level 2 and 3 buttons. Okay, so guys, I've just made 3 of them. Wait, I will see one is recording. Yeah, now you see the align them. Okay, I've aligned them, so you have to align them also. So now I will just okay, now we're gonna do code. So we are gonna create now level 1, level 2 and level 3. So I'm gonna name it level 1 btn. So I will make it. Okay, now I've just named all of them. Okay, so as you can see, this is level 2 and this is level 3. Okay, level 1 btn, level 2 btn and level 3 btn. Now I'm going to create some backdrops, so level 1 and level 2 and level 3. So I'm going to go to backdrops and you can make your custom and or you can choose a backdrop because we are going to make a maze. Let me see if there are any maze. No, there isn't, so we have to make our own custom background of maze. So I'm going to give it level 1. Okay, now what will I do is we choose the square one and we can just like in our custom hand we can just create it. So I'm gonna give a green color. So you can just give it any, like if it touches, if the player touches the green, the game will end. So this is a maze, kind of maze thing, I think. So now, so this is level 1, so it should not be hard. Okay, so now what will I do is I will create a finish line. So do it, I will just go here and in here I will give it a blue color, perfect blue color. Now what will I do is now I will write a text on it. I will write finish. So control, oh I just spelling mistake. Okay, finish. Okay, now I will align it. Sorry. Okay, now align it. Okay, sorry, my keyboard isn't working. Okay, now it's working. Finish. Okay, now the player will just pass through these lines and if it goes to the finish button and the game will end and the player will win. So I will make more levels. So I will possibly make more. So I've just made 2 more levels and these levels are easy. You can make them as hard as you as possible because I just did it fast so that I can't waste any time. So now I will do is do code for the level 1 button. Okay, so what will I do is go to click when the green flag is clicked, my backdrop will be the default one. Okay, so switch backdrop to, I didn't rename it, levels. Okay, so levels. Okay, my backdrop will switch to levels. Okay, levels. Here it is, levels. So and it will also like go to this position when this is clicked. It will go to this position, like we can't move it. So I will just give this. Okay. Okay, I can just give both of them. Okay. Now what will I do is now I will do coding for the, when I click this backdrop will switch to level 1. Okay, so I will go to events. So when this sprite is clicked, our backdrop will switch to level 1. Okay, and the button will be hidden. Okay, so we have to be when the green flag is clicked it will show, and when the sprite is clicked it will hide. Okay, let me try it. Like when I click it, it will go to level 1. Okay, now let's do it again. Now what will I do is go to level 2. Okay, now so now what will I do? Where is that? I can't find it. Yeah, when green flag is clicked my button will show. Okay, my button will show, but when this sprite is clicked my button will not show and hide. So when this sprite is clicked, my button uh, my sprite will hide and the button will not show. So I'm gonna hide and switch backdrop to level 1, level 2, sorry. Now also it will go to this direction, like it will not move. So I'm gonna give this, but if my backdrop switches to level 2 the second button will show. So what we have to do is go to events. When backdrop switches to level 1 it will hide also. Okay, we also have to do for the level 1 button. So when the backdrop switches to level 2 it will not show also. So when backdrop switches to level 2 it will hide, or it will hide in all of the background. It will show in all of the backgrounds instead of its own background. Okay, now we will do coding for the level 3 one. Okay, so when the green flag is clicked it will go to the default position and it will show it. Okay, it will show, but when this sprite is clicked backdrop will switch to level 3 and it will hide. Okay, where is that? Okay, the backdrop will hide, and when the backdrop switches to levels, okay, I will just need an or. Is there or block? Yeah. Oh, it will not come here, so we need two of them. So when the backdrop switches to level 1 or level 2 it will hide. Okay, so I will give hide, hide and hide. And in the level 2 if the backdrop switches to, if when the backdrop switches to level 3 it will also hide. Okay, so we have to do really smoothly and with um okay, good. Okay, now when backdrop switches to level 3 it will also hide. When backdrop switches to level 3 the this but first button will also hide. Okay, so these are the codes for that. So I will provide the source code and the file in the description, you can download it. So so it looks good. um Backdrop switches to, oh, we have to also get when backdrop switches to level 1 it will also hide. Level 1 hide, and for the first button level 1 it will hide, and when the level backdrop switches to level 1 it will hide. Okay, oh, we don't have to give that. So let's try it. So it is now showing. If I click on 1 it will go to level 1, and if I click on 2 it will go to level 2, and if I click on 3 it will go to level 3. So it's working. Now we have to do the coding. First we need a ball. So we can just get a ball. Oh, sorry, this. So we can just get a ball from the assets assets settings. So but we have to reduce it. Okay, like give it a size of 30, like I will try. Okay, I think a little bigger, 60. Let's see, no, uh, I think 40. Let me see, can it go through? Yeah, it can go through. So our final size will be 40. Okay, so the ball will stay here. So we can control the ball by pressing the arrow keys. Okay, so first we're gonna name it ball. So this ball is for level 1. Ball level 1. Okay, so we need 3 balls, because if I create one ball for 3 levels, it won't work. It might work, I don't know, but I'm doing it with 3 levels. You can try it, but I'm doing it with 3 levels. Okay, so what do I do is when the green flag is clicked, it will hide. Okay, it will hide, but when background switches to level 1, it will show. When background switches to level 1, because this is the level 1 ball, so it will show. Okay, when this green flag is clicked, it will hide. When background switches to level 1, it will show. Okay, now we have to do some functions. So we'll go to, when background switches to level 1, it will show, and we need a forever block also, in the forever block. And now in here we need like sensing. So if we need for if then, for because there are 4 arrow keys. So if then, if then, if then, and if then. Okay, now what will I do is I need 3, like pressing where key space pressed, so I will need 4 of them also. And here, if the up arrow key is pressed, the down arrow key is pressed, if the right arrow key is pressed, and if the left arrow key is pressed. Now what will I do is change the position by X, Y, like that. For up we need Y. So for for here we have to give, if we are going to go down, you have to change Y by 10, minus 10. And for X, it will go to right side of 10, and for going to left side, it will change X by minus 10. Okay, let's try it. So I will go to level 1. So now as you can see, this ball moves. Okay, now we have to do some coding. If the ball touches the green button, like green color, it will end the game. Okay, so how will we do that? So to do that, just um I will give another example. Okay, so for the function. Okay, so if the ball is touching the color, I will just give the background color, touching the color green, it will end the game. So it will stop all. It will stop all, and it will also make a sound effect. So let me go to sound. No, I will give yeah, scream. Yeah, I will use this one. Okay, scream. So I will just delete these sounds. Okay, so it will play sound. Okay, where is that? Play sound. Play sound. Scream 2 until done. Okay, now let's try. See, my game has been over and nothing is working now. So we have to also make a like a level. Okay, like go back and do it from start, like game over background. So do that. We'll go to backdrops. We'll make another backdrop. So in here we'll make black, cross with black, and in here we'll give a we'll give it a text of game over, game over. So now I'll give it a perfect green color, green color. The game's theme is green and black. Okay, okay, give it a green color. Okay, nice. Now what will I do? I will make it again a button, play again, play again. So what will I do is go to like create a sprite, and in here play again. Okay, so I will give it play again. So I'll design it. So I will give the fill it with black and give the outline of green and make it 10. Okay, now in the button I will make a text play again, play green. Now I will give the text color of green. Now I will align it to here and give the size a little bit. Okay, now I will align the button here. Okay, here. Okay, now what will I do is go to ball level 1. We'll go to ball level 1. So if touching color that, so I will hide the button. Okay, hide, hide also hide this. So I have to also name like um when backdrop switches to level 1, when backdrop switches to level 1, and when backdrop switches to level 2. So I will give it level 1, level 2, level 3. Also I don't need this one, so I will hide. Okay, let's see, hide and hide. Okay, now let's see. Now I want to do code for the play game. So for the play game, I will give when the green flag is clicked, it will hide the button, hide. Okay, now what will I do? Just click on it. So when the sprite is clicked, it will go to switch backdrop to um, levels. Okay, so now and if I give, let's see, and when the backdrop switches to game over, it will show. Okay, wait, let's see, backdrop game. Okay, so this is going to be a long video because this game like takes a lot of time to make. So it's backdrop to levels because I'm doing it with levels, but if you only make one level without the start menu like that, it will only take like 5 minutes to 2 minutes. When backdrop switches to level game over, it will show. When backdrop switches to game over, it will show game over. I will go to looks. Okay, sorry for the noise. So it will hide here and it will show here. So let's try it. So when the green flag is clicked, I will click on the oh, what happened? Okay, so the ball in the background features. Oh, sorry, I give it level. I have to give it level 2. Oh, I have to give it position. So I have to give it a position. Okay, so I will just delete this block now for now. So level 1, I will give this position. Okay, so when background switches to, you have to go to here, go here. Now what will I do is now add the block again. Okay, here. Okay, now let's see. Try it. Okay, now as you can see the backdrop isn't switching because we have to give it back switch backdrop to. We didn't we forgot switch backdrop to game mode. Let's try. See, now if I click on play again, it will take me to levels. Okay, so I will give when backdrop switches for the buttons. I will give when backdrop switches to levels, it will show where is show. Yeah, so I can now drag and drop to another buttons level 2 and for level. Okay, now let's try level 1. Okay, again, okay, and give it level 2. So now we have to duplicate this ball. Okay, so we have to duplicate it. So let's click on this to duplicate it, duplicate, and duplicate. So because we have 3 levels, so I will give this level 3, level 2, and give this level 3. Okay, now what will I do is I will go to level 2, and in here when background switches to level 2, it will show. And for this color, I will now give it this. Okay, now when background switches to level 1, it will hide, and when background switches to level 3, it will hide. Okay, and now it will work. See, level 2, here it is, our ball. As you can see, it is working. Now I have to do coding for the level 3. So when background switches to level 3, it will show. And wait, I'll give it color. Okay, so I will give it color. Colors are all different. So when background switches to level 2, it will hide. When background switches to level 1, it will show. Oh no, it will hide also. Okay, no, wait. When background switches to level 2, it will. When background switches to level 3, it will hide, and when background switches to level 2, it will hide also. So these are the codes for that. Okay, now let's try for level Oh, as you can see, this is not working. Play again. 2. So this is for 2. So this is good. Let's try for. So these are all the same for, because we have to remove this block. Okay. Let's see. So as you can see, so what we have to do is remove this block for a while and go here and start from here. Okay, so I will give. Okay, wait, I will just go to this position. Now I will add it again. Okay, now I can try it. 3. See, it's working. Now we have to make the function like when I go to finish, it will give a like a sound like and like a cheer sound. Okay, so what will I do is go to like it will also switch the background. So we have to go to give a background and give a background color of black. Oh, to give convert to vector and convert to bitmap, and in here I will give contours u1. So, okay, wait. So guys, I will just make the background here, as you can see. So let's see. Oh, it has been 21 minutes already. So what can I do? So now after doing this, I will go to like give it a finish 1. I will give it a 1 rather than 1. So now I will go to play, like go to ball 1. So when background switches to, when if this is touching, if the block is touching, like if the ball is touching, wait, if the block is ball is touching the blue color, it will like I will win. So I will give this and I'll give blue color from here. So if it is touching here this, it will switch backdrop to where, oh sorry, switch backdrop to 1, and it will stop all the thing that are running, and it will also make a sound. So like give it a clap sound, no copy, clap sound effect, no copyright. You can go to any website. So I will go just oh this okay, so I will just give that effect. So I will just pause the video and give that. So I just did a lot of struggle finding the caption, but it was in the scratch thing. As you can see, I will just choose this, and if the and it will make sound, play sound clapping until done. Okay, now I will just give it here. In here I will also give it to level like ball. Okay, so I will give it to level 2 ball, and I will give it to level 3 ball. So as you can see, here it is, it has come. So let's 3, I will give it here, and I will give it here, and I will give it here. Okay, let me see if my laptop has gone. Okay, now let's start. So I think, okay, let's see. As you can see, so now I will just do some cheating. Okay, so I'll just drag and drop because I have no time to play this game. So now like giving me a cheer up. So when background switches to this game on, it will hide. Okay, it will hide. So I will drag and drop to button 2 and button 3 also. So button 2 and button 3. So we have done. So now our last thing is to do, if a congratulation is one, we have to also display again. So what we'll do is when background switches to one, it will show. Okay, so let's test our game. So we have done our game, and congratulations to you. Let's see. First we'll go to level one. So you can see it will play again, and we'll just drag and drop it here and here. Oh, sorry. And we'll give it here. And here. Sorry. This. Oh, sorry for that, because I didn't give that. Okay, so my because my this background, this blue color is not the same, I think that's why. So I forgot to change it. Yeah, okay, on that also. Okay, now to work. I trust it. See now, but it is done. Now if I go to level 3, I'll drag and drop it here, here. Oh, it's not working. Why? I don't know. Let's see. Just so so as you can see, my song isn't playing either, because I have to just okay, it's done. So what, I'll just drag and drop to here. Okay, as you can see, it's working. So now it is not working because it is not displaying the sound, because you have to not play sound until done. You can just start sound. Okay, you have to just give start sound, record. No, sorry. Myself, I don't think it will come. Oh, we didn't do it because we need all of the sounds for all of them. Okay, so what will I do have to do is play sound. So I have to just go to sounds again, and I have to select it again. Okay, because it will not come many times. So clapping, and it will do clapping is here. No, it's not clapping. Here it is. Now for level one, it is come. So let's see. Now it's a final test. I'll just drag and drop here. That's all for this video. So bye guys. Stay home, stay safe. Please subscribe my channel and like this video. And so bye.